Good morning. My name is Mandy Diego. I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York, and also Honduras in Central America. I'm the youngest of 13 children, so with that being said, we find that life can be like a pendulum sometimes. And if we're going to label one side good and the other side bad, when it swings in one direction, it could swing in the other direction sometimes because that's the only way that it can go. So our job as human beings, I find, is to find the balance, which is right there in that middle, that sweet spot. And every day that balance can look a lot different. And so I find it important for me to make sure that yoga is a big part of that balance for me. Understanding the key factor in breath between yoga and meditation brings me back to realignment to self, brings me back to my body to help me understand myself in the world as long as I'm here. So with that, today I want to take us through a yoga sequence, finding ourselves at the edge of the chair, but still very supported, just like the way we use the floor, feet nicely planted. We're going to inhale, exhale, just finding our body, making sure our shoulders are right over our hips. Inhale, exhale, and take a look to the right for me. Nice. Inhale, back to neutral. And on your next exhale, we're going to look left, focusing on our neck here, waking it up for the day. Inhale, back to neutral. Tilting right this time. Getting a nice side stretch. Nice. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, dropping the head to the left this time. Inhale, back to neutral and dropping our heads down on our next inhale. And exhale, back to neutral. Inhale and exhale up to the sky, keeping our shoulders right over our hips, not worrying about arching our back, but just opening our throat, giving it to the sky, and back down to neutral. Inhale, take your shoulders up for me. And release, back roll. Another one, inhale, shoulders up. And roll them back, exhale, nice. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, open them here to the sides, nice. Playing your hands for me on your knees, we're gonna take a couple of cat-cows. Inhale. And exhale, tuck your hips in and your back, your chin towards your chest. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, open our shoulders and our throat toward the sky. Up and out. Nice. Exhale. Inhale, come back up to neutral. Exhale, round that back again. Tuck those hips in. Inhale, come back to neutral, and exhale, look up and open the shoulders. Broaden your shoulders, worrying about our torso and waking up our back. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, out to the sides. We're going to take our knees towards the right side of the room this time. Still at the edge of our chair, but still very well supported. We're going to inhale our arms up. Urdhva Hastasana, placing our hands on the backrest of the chair. We're going to use the support of our arms in the backrest to exhale and give our upper part of our body just a nice twist here as we exhale towards the back of the room. Deep breath. Inhale, back to inhale, arms up. And exhale, back to neutral, placing our left leg straight out in front of us here for a seated warrior one. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms up. Exhale, drop that left hand for me onto our left leg and take a nice side stretch here. As much as our body allows with each breath. carrying the oxygen through our blood, letting our blood circulate into our lymph nodes, keeping us as healthy as possible. Come back to neutral, arms up. Exhale, come right back to center. We're going to inhale, exhale to the other side. This time we're taking our right leg straight out to the side. Left leg stays facing in front of us, knees in front. Inhale our arms up. Drop that right arm down to our right leg and take a nice side stretch here. Nice reach up and over. Inhale and come back to neutral. Arms up. Urdhva Hastasana, and exhale everything down. Inhale, arms up. We're going to take a forward fold here. Exhale and reaching forward, keeping our torso aligned, only keeping the bend at our hips. If your hands only want to go to your shins or your knees for support, that's totally fine and okay. Keeping the crown of our head taking us downward. If you can touch your ankles, that's great too. Remembering to breathe here. Sending our bums to the back of the room. Inhale, come back up. Nice, slowly. We're going to take our right ankle and place it over our left knee here. It's okay to readjust. Find yourself in a comfortable position, using this left knee to this left leg to ground us here. Inhale our arms up. Nice side stretch here, opening our hips. Exhale. Inhale. And on your next exhale, if you'd like to take a forward bend, just hinge at the hips just a little. This will open your hips and feel that stretch just a little bit more. Exhale and come back to neutral. Bringing our left leg on top of our right leg this time. It's okay if you need to use your hands to adjust. Just want to pay attention to our hips now. Opening here. And raising our arms. Urdhva Hastasana, breath in. Deep exhale, stretching from our sides, opening that side hip here, paying attention to the left and using that right foot here to ground us. Your next breath, if you'd like to take a forward fold here and just breathe for a little. This is called a figure 4 chair pose. And exhale back to neutral, dropping everything down. We're going to open our legs wide here for a seated squat, stretching our arms, hands on our knees. Deep inhale. On your next exhale, you're going to drop your right shoulder towards your left knee. Nice side stretch here, keeping our hips squared and facing forward. Opening our hips. If you find that your hands are sliding, it's okay to readjust, of course. With each breath, you might feel your body begin to twist just a little bit more. That might feel good. And inhale back to neutral. And exhale, dropping that left shoulder. Opening that left side now. Using our knees for support, using the chair. Coming back to neutral, inhale, closing our legs. Here we're going to take our right leg, cross it over to our left. And we're going to inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms up. Exhale, arms to the side, and sweep your right arm on top of your left elbow if you can. For this pose here, this is eagle pose, seated eagle pose. If you find that your elbows just want to come here, that's totally fine. I just want to make sure that the focus is in our shoulders. Taking a deep breath here. Exhale everything down. Nice. And crossing our left leg over our right this time. Inhaling our arms up. Exhaling them out to the sides, and this time the left goes above the right arm. Remember, if your elbows meet in front, that's totally okay. Taking a deep breath here, checking our alignment in our breath. Are our hips facing forward? Is our shoulders above our hips? Nice. And come to a nice exhale for me, releasing everything. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side. Using the front legs of the chairs now, we can use this for support here. Also keeping our center at the center of the chair for better support. We're going to take an alternative leg lift now. So we're just going to raise our right leg with the next inhale. With our next exhale, we're going to raise our right leg. So inhale. Exhale, raise that right leg as far as it can lift. We're not worried about height, but more so the extension. We want our leg to be nice, straight in front of us as best as we can. Take a nice foot flex here for me. And point and flex. Inhale the arms up. And if you'd like, you can take a forward bend here, right at the hips, using that grounded leg to support you. That would be your left leg in this moment. Deep inhale. Exhale, drop everything down. Come back to neutral. Extending this left leg now, arms up in Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale. Exhale, dropping those arms down to the side, grabbing the support of the chair and lifting our leg as high as it'd like to go. Getting a flex here and a point. Flex and a point. Inhale, arms up. And reaching forward, bending at the hips. As far as our body allows, being gentle with ourselves today. Using that right leg for support because support is always best. Exhale everything down and back to neutral. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, grabbing those legs in front and stretching both of our legs forward. Inhale. On your next exhale, you're going to raise your feet for one breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop those legs down. Wonderful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and reach forward for a forward fold. Reaching as far as our body allows. Stretching as best as we can, sending our rears to the back of the room. Sending our crowns to the front of the room, keeping our ankles aligned with our knees, and coming back up. It's okay to use your hands for support, to push your torso back up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and take a forward bend here at the hips. We're a seated chair pose, active. Using your feet and exhale, come back to neutral. Dropping everything. Inhale, arms up. Opening our elbows to the side and our chest one more time for eagle pose. Deep exhale. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Plant your palms on your knees. Your palms facing up for just a Tadasana. Strong, active pose, though very gentle and still. Thanking our bodies for today, for this moment. Exhale our hands to prayer. Bow our heads. And namaste. Thank you so much for your time today.